Hey, dude in the kitchen series. Yeah, I'm in the garden, but I'm gonna do a kitchen thing. Gonna harvest from the garden, and I'm gonna make a cucumber salad with some other ingredients from the garden. Stay tuned. I love this one. I love it. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Dude in the Kitchen series. I'm going to be creating a salad, well, a cucumber salad. So I've got some things to harvest from the garden right now. So let me go grab my basket. We'll go out and we'll harvest some things and we'll go into the kitchen so we can see the dude in the kitchen. Hang on a sec. So there's a couple of cucumbers, onions, and some tomatoes to harvest. Let's go. Now I just planted these last week. This is the radish that's coming up. It looks like I have to start harvesting my corn. Yeah, I may use them for gate decor for Halloween. We'll see. This plant I'm very proud of. First time ever growing Brussels sprouts. First time ever. I got other plants growing in here. Yeah, everything's sprouting. Everything. I'm gonna let my beans go to seed because I like these beans. I am going to plant them next year. So here's the cucumbers. Let's get them harvested. Now, I have two types of cucumbers growing in here. I have the I'll let that one grow a little bit. But I have a market more cucumber and I have these Armenian cucumbers that I love for my salads. So here's a market more cucumber I'm gonna let grow. Actually there's one down below here I'm gonna let grow. I'll take this one. I'm letting one go to seed. Only one. Let's see what else I've got in here as far as cucumbers to harvest. Here's this one. This one I'm letting go to seed. This is that Armenian cucumber. So I'm letting two variety of cucumbers to go into seed. Yeah, so wow. My beans and peas and all my other vegetables are planted. They're coming up and they're growing well. Peppers. I'm not gonna harvest those yet, but check out my onions. Yeah, these onions, look at the bulbs on these, but they're not ready yet. I have to wait for the first ones to die back and lie down, and then I'll push the rest of them down. So, and let them set and cure before I harvest them, but no problem. I have onions in my pantry I'll use. But in the salad, I do have tomatoes. Yep. To slice up or quarter and put the tomatoes into the salad. Now, since I'm out here, I'm going to go ahead and harvest one of the squash. The other one I'm letting go to seed. I have several squash coming out on that one plant. This is the yellow squash. But I'm letting one vegetable grow to maturity on each plant so I can harvest the seed, just like my corn. I got 3 variety corn I planted out here. I got 3 variety of sunflowers I grew out here. I will save 1 sunflower head out of each variety and hold the seeds back for next year. Hopefully those aren't the varieties that are patented. You got to look at the patent that people have, the developers have on those plants, because you could get yourself in a lot of trouble. Yeah, all my corn is ready to harvest and dry. So let's go to the kitchen and I'll make that salad. It's a delicious salad. I've been eating on it all summer. Best salad ever, and it's really good for your gut. A lot of vitamins, a lot of nutrients, and it's just all around good health. And it's low calories. Yep. So I just need to wash these off because I don't want any garden cooties in my salad. Take these over here, and then I got a cutting board I'm gonna prep them on, but my this I'm gonna save for dinner, so we'll just put that up there. So what I plan to do is making a really easy garden. I'm adding the garden stuff to some beans and already pre-cooked canned beans, and I'm gonna be storing in some jars. Some like a bean salad. You could use these as toppings on a regular salad or just eat it as is. It's very nutritional. It's got the protein, got the vitamins. We're going to be using vinegar, olive oil. I'm actually using apple cider vinegar, which is very healthy for the gut. It also goes down and helps burn that visceral fat out of your gut too. It just balances your whole system, which is great. The beans are great. I'm adding some minced garlic, tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions. So let's get this prepped. Okay, first I'm going to adjust the scale of the thickness of the cucumbers I want to clip or trim on my little slicer. I featured this in a previous show. I'm going to cut this in half so it'll fit on the slicer. Turn it on. That was 2 types of cucumbers, market more cucumbers and Armenian cucumbers is what I harvested and grew. I love those, the flavors of those cucumbers. Now I'm going to slice up my, well not slice, I'm going to dice up my tomatoes, throw those in there because I like tomatoes in it too. So let's get that done. Now since my onions are not primed yet, they take some time because the tops I'm waiting for the tops to die off and just lay them down and let them set out and cure, and then I'll take them in the greenhouse and let them dry. I've got some onions in my basket that I have from previously, so I got to use these up. So I'm going to add onion to this. And then I just have these onions, yeah, like that, and like that. And then these go in the slicer. And these pieces didn't slice up very well, so we'll just do it ourselves. And then my plate of onions go in there. Here we got string beans. 8 cans like this. Growl. Inferior quality. Those are the black beans. These are the kidney beans. Pinto beans. And I'm just gonna rinse them. And I'll put them in here and let them just finish draining. I don't want any water left in there. And we'll go back over here. While those are draining, I'm going to dice up or just slice some of these baby carrots. I bought a bag of baby carrots because I like to snack on them. And I keep them in water in a jar with this lid. These are excellent lids. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for you guys to order some on your on Amazon, because they come in both sizes, the wide mouth and the narrow mouth, and they're great instead. Yeah, because they seal tight. They're great for storing, and I use them throughout my spice rack. Yeah, I featured that in a previous show, and my labels came in. Check out my spice rack. I got my salt, my pepper down here already, and I got my new labels on. I even got labels for the nuts that my wife and I eat, and there's one for popcorn also. That's the only kind of corn product I'll eat, is I'll snack on popcorn also. It's the only corn product I'll eat. Okay, let's get the carrots sliced. Just chunky slices, because I like the crunchiness. And the reason why I'm using fresh carrots is because this isn't kind of recipe for cooked carrots. The beans are the only thing in here that are going to be cooked. Of course, they're already canned. So I'm going to add this. I'll add a little extra flavor. Carrots are also very nutritional. Very nutritional. I wish I had my carrots ready in my garden to harvest and put in this, but maybe on another recipe later on. But I'm going to add these to my recipe. And that's enough of that. And this stores back in the refrigerator because, yeah, if you have carrots for long-term storage, and especially if you get them in bulk like I do, just for snacking and other recipes, store them in water in a mason jar with one of those special little lids on them. Yep, they work out perfect. So let's add this to the recipe. I am going to need more jars. 2 jars aren't going to be enough. I'll have to go out to my storage shed and grab more jars. Now I'm ready to add the beans. There's 4 beans in here, as you guys see me prepare. We're done with that. Now to this, I'm going to add minced garlic, fresh minced garlic. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Wipe my spoon off. I'm going to add a tablespoon of salt. And see, here's the difference between the smallmouth lids and the largemouth lids. Yep, that's the difference. And black ground pepper, I'm going to add a tablespoon. Get that all mixed in and incorporated. Oh, that smells good. It looks good. Now, in a separate container, I'm going to add a half a cup of olive oil, to 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. Now I'm not going to add the vinegar and the oil yet, because we're gonna fill the jars with the dry ingredients, and then we're going to top it off with liquid, because we're going to pack all of the ingredients into the jar. Now you have the option of water bath canning these, or just putting those lids on them and put them in your refrigerator, because as good as this is, it ain't gonna last. Some of the ingredients are from the garden. Good stuff, people, good stuff. I need a few more jars from storage. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this will be it, just 4 jars. My mother used to eat cucumbers with salt and vinegar. Just plain fresh cucumber with salt and vinegar. She grew up towards the end of the Depression, so they grow everything. And she had her treats, and this is one she introduced me to, which inspired me to do this salad. Now, this is a high acid because of the vinegar, so it's gonna be shelf stable if you can water bath can it. I know some people, some recipes call for a sugar. Not in this house. No sugar. Oh, perfect. Okay, that oil is separated. I need to stir it real good. And we're going to fill this up. I might have to make a double batch here. so I had to run out to my storage shed and grab some more vinegar. I buy it in bulk, and I'll just replenish my little dispenser here that fits in my cupboard. These things don't fit in my cupboard. Okay. I made a mess. Okay. So I'm going to pop that on there. Pop this in my cupboard. I spilled apple cider vinegar all over the counter. That's okay, because it'll sanitize the counter. And I think this one will fit over here. I think. Yes, it will. It has space because I cleaned out my cupboards. I'm reorganizing the kitchen, getting it all ready to do a little remodel. And yeah, because it's time. It's so time. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. And I'm gonna do a taste test. Okay, taste test. You got a bean. Okay. Armenian cucumber. Market mark cucumber. Carrot. Crunchy. I love the firmness of the beans. Low cal, helps burn fat, adds nutrients to your body that your body needs to function. The onions are very high in vitamin C, garlic. Olive oil is good, vinegar is good. So, guess what I'm having for lunch? Now in the real world, I got dishes to do. I got to clean up. And my fingers smell like onion. We've got a product to get rid of that onion smell. It's this metal bar. It's not soap. It's just same stuff that butter knives are made out of. Yeah. So if you rub your hands on this, the metal in here reacts with the onion, and it completely neutralizes the onion, so you no longer have any onion smell. Gone. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can get you one of these. That's what it's called, rub away. Anyway, I got dishes to do. Well, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host, dude in the kitchen, blending together some fresh garden produce and coming up with a recipe for bean salad. You don't have to cook it. You just have to blend it, put it in these jars, get these special lids for the jars, and just stow it in the refrigerator. As long as this won't last very long. This probably lasts me a month, but being in vinegar, it'll last several months in the refrigerator. Stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing, clicking that bell icon. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up, click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out. Remember, be safe, always be kind. Let me know in the comments what you think. Bye-bye now.